Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime, and tonight we just got a little bit of a little heated debate slash discussion just to go through. Again, this is like another one of my please stop complaining videos. Let's just be happy that we're getting what we are getting. You know, years ago when Combiner Wars came out, everybody and their mama was so excited that we were getting all these toys that had the ability to combine. And you know, we got G2 Menasor, we had regular Menasor, we had Superion, we had and some of them held up okay, some of them didn't. And then Legacy hit, and we got this. A lot of people complained about that. As always, people will always complain as long as there are humans walking God's green earth. There will always be people complaining. But let's not forget Combiner Wars, which, okay, granted, Menasor did not look the greatest. Let's get Prime out of the shot. Menasor wasn't the greatest, but I was so happy that morning when I opened that box. I got that G2 Menasor for Christmas. I think that was 7 years ago, I want to say. Maybe 8? I'm not sure. But either way, that one I don't keep combined because it barely stands. So I was so excited when this guy was announced. Now, a lot of people, of course, yes, are still having problems finding Breakdown, or, you know, they're having a problem finding Wild Rider or whomever. A lot of people didn't agree with the whole skeleton thing. But you've got to think about it. They hid the skeleton well enough inside of Motormaster's truck that it worked. It worked. And then we were concerned about how they were going to do it with Superion. Well, you got to figure they figured out, you know, it worked on this. How would it not work on Superion? Now, I understand, and Mark even said it in the video, that, hey, listen, this mode was never seen before on, you know, on the G1 episode. And we know that because we've seen the G1 episodes and that extended thruster was never seen before. But you know what they did? They tried to make it operable, and they gave it, at least it does fit onto the jet mode. I can't wait to see how they do Bruticus and what extra, how they're going to pack in the skeleton on Onslaught. And I'm guessing it's going to be somewhat, you know, like an extra, the back of Onslaught will fold up and become the skeleton to Bruticus. And then you're going to have this left over. Because if you've seen the pictures of Superion, this, the extra thruster turns into pretty much this. I just leave this off to the side. There is a DNA kit where you can strap this to his back, which looks incredibly stupid. I don't mind this, you know, like just sitting off to the side because I have a whole bunch of trailers and Octane's trailer and Rodimus's trailer and Dead Optimus's trailer all sitting on the top of my Autobot headquarters. You can see them up there. So it really doesn't bother me that much. I just put them all, you know, back. I just put them, you know, out of the way. But this part was genius. And I understand, you know, they got it from third-party companies. I understand they got it from, you know, seeing someone else do it, but Hasbro finally did it and pulled it off. A lot of people are strictly Hasbro. You know, oh, you're buying illegal toys if you buy a third-party. I buy what I want, is my money. But I did stick with Hasbro for Menasor. Now this is not Hasbro. This is but it's a knockoff. But it is basically the Combiner Wars version of Superion. Now this guy, unlike the Menasor, this to me looks amazing. I love this Superion. I think I only paid $45, I think. I don't know. You'll have to scroll down my videos, check it out, because I know I was all excited when I got it and I showed it to y'all. But still, $35, $45 for this, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. As for you, you know, it's your collection. You do what you want with your collection, but it is way better than the combining arms and limbs that we got 7 years ago. Now, I still like these guys. Like, I love the independent designs of the G2 Menasor from back then. But then we got some ugly ones, like the Bruticus from that era, or the Optimus from that era. And then, hold on, let's just for comparisons, let's not forget about her. The fan made, which is now $400 version combiner. Now look at her. Let's put him here and put him there. You tell me. You know what I mean? Like, and that's pretty much yeah, see, I mean, it held up for the most part. There we go. She held up for the most part. And if you check this on Amazon, it's like $400 right now. She is okay. She's okay, but there is no real playability in this toy. And once you get her standing, you basically just want to leave her where she is. You know, she will fall very, very easily. Look, even with the super feet, you still got to kind of like bend this leg and bye. So that's why this one, like I said, to be of Combiner Wars, worked out to be okay. He really did. He turned out to be just fine. This guy, though, Hasbro, I commend you. I think you did a great job. I'm glad that you're selling all of the waves at one time. We don't have to wait on everything. Now, like that, that doesn't bother me, but, you know, it was their first attempt. You know what I mean? It was their first attempt of these legacy combiners, so it is what it is. But at the same time, my only issue was that I wanted them to be like that. Now that Predaking, crazy. That's who needs to be redone again, is him. He's 18 inches. That's my last Bruticus that just got a couple months ago. And then my oversized MBK Devastator, which I love also. Will I be replacing them? No, not at all. I've got another Devastator right there. And then him, now who stays down there. And then my baby's Rescue Bot Station. But the point is, I prefer them to be that big. I like how they look. I love big toys, you know. Granted, that one isn't the most functional to play with, but he does stand good. This one stands wonderfully, but the independent robot modes are kind of like, eh. But I didn't buy them for that. I bought them for the combined modes. Now, the way the Superion's legs close up are just like Minosaur's. They close the same exact way. And it was at that moment that 48-year-old me realized that I had been transforming him wrong this whole time, because I had the airplane parts flipped around on the outside. And to be honest, it made it like a whole new toy to me. But anyway, let me know in the comments, do you plan on getting Superion? If you do, let me know how you feel about it. I just don't feel like I need it. Because I just got this one and he's like everything, like, you know, I'm okay with this one. But, you know, I always say that, and the next thing you know, I end up buying the toy that I said I wasn't going to get. We're just going to leave that right there. Anyway, it's your buddy the 14th Prime. Merry Christmas to all of you. Y'all have a good evening.